So I have a feeling, and I'm hoping, Ada isn't going to bark. She's going to jump at me. I can tell she's going to jump at me. So if I have to bring her up, I'll bring her up because she has to be involved. I think she has to be in almost every vlog. So anyway, between my 2 sessions, I have my first session, which I train at. It depends when I get done with my check-ins. For me, I like to get my priority work done for the day before I train. And for me, that means client check-ins. So it depends. Sometimes client check-ins, and any kind of coach will know this. You coach people online. Sometimes people don't have too much to say. It's just a case of ticking the boxes, moving forward, which is awesome. But equally, there's weeks where there's trouble afoot. Something needs adjusting. Maybe I have to do a significant amount of programming to their training or create a peak week or something along those lines, and that can take a significant difference. But I typically get into the gym I'd like to get into the gym between 10:30 and 11 a.m. in the morning. That would be great to get my morning session done, and that's pretty much what I achieved today. And then I come back and I would probably look to train between 3 and 4, in that I'd get into the gym between 3 and 4. 3:30 is a good time. And so far, I've really enjoyed being back in the gym. The gym hasn't been too busy, which has been very nice. I think the gyms are running at about 50% capacity. They're meant to have an app, but it's just down, it's not working. So when I've been in there, no one's had to get particularly close. There is cleaning equipment everywhere. I tried cleaning the first time I went, I was cleaning everything I touched. So that's every plate, every little thing. And it was actually a bit overwhelming. It took a long time and I didn't feel good about that. Next time I went in, I just noticed no one was really cleaning to that extent, and I wasn't sure that was necessary. Probably isn't, it certainly isn't a bad thing, but it was just a little bit too much. And the staff in there, there's always a couple of staff walking around cleaning things, which is good to see. So I started just cleaning down kind of the main things that I use, like the bar, like the handles on the machine, like the whole machine and everything. So that made it a little bit more livable. So at the moment, I'm doing all my leg sessions in the gym. So yeah, every single part, because I just can't get the machines from home. There just isn't the equipment here. So it's fantastic having the hack squat, which I'm using at the moment, which you'll see, and also using the leg extension leg curl. So I've actually really enjoyed leg curls, standing leg curls here. But one of the big reasons I'm not a huge fan of single leg work is essentially the stimulus to time ratio is terrible. They're inefficient in that they take a long time. And I don't know if the benefits of isolating that single leg or limb at a time is worth the cost of the time. I think for people who have imbalances, potentially that could be there, but it really can start limiting, and the time just adds up and adds up. Already when you're relatively advanced and you have high MRVs and you need to get a lot of volume done, it just starts like 5 sets of leg curls. It's a reasonable amount, right? But it's not out of this world. That's essentially 10 sets because you have to do 1 on each leg. It just starts taking a long time and it's a little bit of a faff. So I've really enjoyed being on the lying leg curl machine. It's felt really good. And then again, leg extensions at home, I tried doing them seated. I did a vlog where I was doing them seated on a chair, and then I had the cuffs on my ankles, but that just didn't work. I just barely got stimulus. Whereas this leg curl machine, this leg extension machine, felt really, really good. Very happy about using that. Like it now as well, as I'm in my 3rd massing mesocycle. I'm utilizing more of the higher repetition ranges, focusing more on those. So I've layered in some of them, and the leg extension is perfect. It's just a great weapon for that area of just adding that little bit of extra volume, because your tolerance is increasing over time. So yeah, that's been really good. And so yeah, being back in the gym is nice. I'm also sometimes training in the apartment gym. So across the way, we have access to this apartment gym, which it's like a fancy hotel gym really. It has a Smith machine, it has dumbbells up to like 24 kilos or something, has lots of cardio, and it has these like fancy techno gym machines that are like all these like wires that you like, and cables you pull around. Not good for hypertrophy, I don't think. I tried a few of them, not great. It does have a leg extension, leg curl, I think, but unfortunately that doesn't quite work in my schedule. It's nice because this is close, meaning my steps don't get out of control. I already noticed from day 1 of going back to the gym of the commute back and forth, which is very, very short, and it doesn't actually disrupt my work day, which I'm super happy about, because I was a little bit concerned that I got into a position where I was so used to doing so much work that I needed to train from home in that sense, that it was so efficient. But actually that commute, it didn't seem to impact things. I just got shit done. So that's good. what was I saying? But yeah, the apartment gym's close, so my steps don't get out of control. And I noticed that the first day I was back at the gym, commuting there 4 times, essentially there and back, then there and back again, my steps were really ramping up. So thankfully, because Charlotte's at home at the moment, working from home still, she can take Ada out in the evening for her longer walk, and I don't need to do that one, which is fantastic. It also gives me a bit more time if I need to do work, and it means my steps don't get out of control because my body weight has stalled for the past, it stalled really 1 week during my deload week. I slightly came down in that week, but I can see trends in my body weight. You'll be able to see it in my spreadsheet, where I could just see my body weight was just, and after having mass for this long, I kind of know when it's going to happen. It's kind of funny because in a sense, the weight rushed on too quickly, so I maintained intake, knowing that it was going to slow down, and then it slowed down a little bit, like not too much yet. I'm still on track in terms of my long-term planner, which you can also see in my spreadsheet in the members area. But at the moment, I need to increase, so I need to make sure I'm keeping pace. So that's something I like to do, kind of proactively keeping pace with my rate of gain, rather than letting it completely stall and then having to chuck on a load of calories. Just a little bit of 100 here, 100 there. Same with cutting, I quite often like it, rather than letting it just stall and then being like, right, we need to chop 10%. Chop off 100 here, 100 there. I find that to be a really nice approach of just keeping things ticking along smoothly, rather than it's like kind of, I don't know who said this, I can't remember, and I'm not sure how much I like it exactly, but like coaxing the body, or rather coax and the body will respond rather than shock the body and the body will react, I think is the term that was used previously, and I like that to a certain degree. So I think a lot of the body, like you ramp up volume slowly, ramp calories up like over time, rather than putting a big shocker in there, only particular times that happens. So yeah, so far into my 3rd mass mesocycle, feeling good, back in the gym for all my leg days and the odd kind of session here and there. My push day, I'm actually still completely at home because I get such a great stimulus from barbell bench pressing and from all the cable work I can do on my machine that I've got back here. But I will be incline pressing back at the gym, because the incline press here, if you remember the setup, it's a bit dubious. It's okay, but it's not ideal. I've also noticed I just like having the space. It's just nice being in a gym that is purpose built for lifting, because there's space and it's not awkward and like a bit uncomfortable. It's kind of awkward having to do it here. I'm very blessed to have had that available, but it hasn't been the most comfortable experience the entire time. So yeah, in a sense, this is my first week back in the gym. UK gyms opened on the 25th. I'm excited to use that momentum. I've got a ton of massing momentum built up, having gone through the extended cutting phase where I lost 20 pounds, primer phase. I feel like I'm very well set up to go for probably 4 accumulation phases, which I don't typically do. Typically I mass for 3, and then either it's a lower volume period or a mini cut that's incorporated to then keep things going. But I think 4 mesocycles can definitely be used for an advanced person if they've gone for an extended period of cutting. I think that is definitely something someone can do. So that'll be 20 weeks that I'll have been in that surplus. Then I will take a mini cut, and then it's about the stage is getting close and close, but I'll have some more time massing before then contest prep will commence next year. And the year's almost gone, it's crazy. So guys, hopefully if you have enjoyed this vlog, I've got some training footage from my phone within the gym, so sorry the quality isn't that great. They're a bit awkward about the environment's a bit awkward at the moment, so the best I can do is having my phone in there. Hopefully I can get a bit better footage in future. I know Pascal's absolutely nailing it with Charles, they're doing a fantastic job, which is awesome. But yeah, bear with me, and hopefully there's still some good insights there. So cheers guys, hope you enjoyed the vlog. Everything that you've seen here today was around 3 to 4 reps in reserve. I take isolation movements more so towards the 3 compounds. I try to keep more to the 4. It tends to work out really well. So if you're looking over anything and you just want that reference point, you have that reference point for you. I was really happy with my form and technique on everything today as well. And you might have noticed on the hack squat for the keen-eyed, I had 2 plates on the bottom of the hack. One was balancing the other to give me extra range of motion. I've used many different other tools, such as like packing things on my shoulders, standing on different various items on the bottom of the pad, but the plate's perfect. I just thought, I can't put a plate there, it's gonna fall down. And I thought, well, I can balance the plate there. and it worked very well. So guys, anyway, I'll stop blabbing. Hopefully you've enjoyed this vlog, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. As always, revive stronger. Please do subscribe, do comment, do kind of interact with these vlogs. It's really, really helpful, and obviously it helps the algorithm if you like and subscribe. So cheers guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Revive stronger.